Mi nombre es Rafael Prieto y fui el director del cortometraje para el 48 Horas Challenge de las Cruces titulado Dolos. Este es mi cuarto evento de 48 horas. He dirigido 4 proyectos contando Dolos. Lo más difícil de un 48 horas siempre es el apartado técnico. O sea, cuando haces un 48 horas puedes dejar que la imaginación vuele, pero no tan lejos porque solo tienes un límite de 5 minutos. Lo que más disfruté de esta producción fue el apartado artístico, porque es lo que más me encanta hacer. Me encanta escribir, me encanta generar ideas, me encanta platicar con las personas sobre las ideas que tienen. Y en general, pues el apartado creativo es lo que más disfruté. Cada vez que tú participas en esto, estás dispuesto a sacrificar noches de sueño porque es algo que requiere mucho tiempo y mucha dedicación. Entonces, lo más difícil es eso. James Pleasant hizo un maravilloso trabajo con el personaje de Dolos, porque al principio Dolos tenía que ser muy malo, un personaje malo, o sea, rufián, que hace cosas malas, pero fue la actitud de James la que cambió por completo al personaje.
My name is James Every Pleasant II. I was the lead actor Dolos for this 48-hour film challenge. Well, so what I really enjoyed while filming was a lot of the action scenes. Like, oh man, there's a scene where I hit someone with a broom. Oh man, now I'm spoiling. But anyway, I really love the action and stuff. And it's just like kind of like that old Western Cowboy Bebop kind of vibe. Yeah, it was really cool. I don't know if I'm allowed to say Cowboy Bebop, but that part. So a little bit about my character. The name Dolos is actually a Greek god. We were thinking about names, like what could the main character's name be, and we wanted it to be something, so we looked up Dolos, and he's a Greek god of treachery, thievery, and betrayal, and so we thought that's perfect because, you know, we want to portray this thief, right? And then you kind of figure out more about his personality. You kind of figure out like, oh, you know, he's not such a bad guy after all. Betraying the audience is perception.
Y eso sí, el sheriff también, que también era un amigo mío que simplemente llegó a último minuto, se nos presentó.
When I got called to see if I wanted to take part of this, they said that they needed an old grumpy guy, and they thought of me.
The director says, we need more actors, and I'm like, okay, what do you need? And he says, we need someone old, and I'm like, I know an old guy, and he's like, we need someone grumpy. I know a guy who's grumpy, and he's like, we need someone who can look evil. I'm like, oh, this guy's perfect, and that's when we recommended my friend Caleb Lada, and he played the sheriff.
Tú tienes cara de malo, tú vas a ser el sheriff.
So I don't know what that means. I mean, I don't know if it was a compliment or if I should be hurt or upset. But at the end of the day, yeah, the character was very suiting.
The mean, bad sheriff, right? Well, the good sheriff. Plot twist. Anyway, but no, so it was really fun to have everyone come together and my mean sheriff. No, this is him! Can you guys see him now? He's super grumpy.
But what I found most interesting about it is the fact that he was the sheriff. So technically, he's supposed to be the good guy. At the end of the day, it seems like he had some more greedy and egotistical motives there.
Y fue padrísimo, fue muy entretenido dirigir a los actores. Fue entretenido porque se estaban divirtiendo y no hay mejor cosa que la gente entiende su personaje y se divierte con él e intenta meterle algunas cosas.
Hi, my name is Matthew Strobeck, and I played the role of Cooper for the short film Dolos for the 48-hour film festival in Las Cruces. Overall, in this 48-hour film challenge, I had a very good time. I enjoyed working with each and every one of them. Yeah, I mean, it's a challenge. It's creating a story, it's filming it, it's editing it.
So the production team was really cool. It was my first time working with all of these guys, and so, you know, they were very creative. We came together that Friday night and we talked game plan. We changed everything like a million times before we finally that morning up came to a conclusion like this is what we're gonna do. And you know, we just hit it on the fly. And there was some of the, like for example, Manfred, he was Cooper, the geeky tech guy. It was my first time really meeting him that day. So we just hit it off right away. You know, that chemistry, and then you know when he dies. Oh damn! I spoiled again. Like we gotta cut that. But anyway, it's like Cooper! But
the team was amazing. Everybody was on board. Since we got there, like everybody was hyped, excited to be part of it. I see it as like every film set, every project, it's like you're sailing in a boat, and as long as everybody on board knows what their task is and they're excited about their work, then it's gonna be smooth sailing. And sometimes, yeah, like weather or whatever, it'll change the water and it'll be a little turbulence. Like with me, the hardest thing that I could say that was for me, like learning the script in 15 minutes.
Trabajar con la producción fue también muy padre, la verdad. Trabajé con mi asistente de dirección, quien me estuvo ayudando, por supuesto, en todo lo que llevó a crear los props, las pistolas y todos los detalles que se pueden ver en la película.
Mi nombre es Sarai Gonzalez y mi papel de este cortometraje de 48 horas fue ser asistente de director. Una de mis experiencias como asistente de director sí fue difícil. El equipo en sí, en total, me pareció un equipo de maravilla. Todos muy lindos, todos ayudando entre todos, teniendo esa conexión de entenderse muy bien entre todos. O sea, a la hora de que Rafael dijera algo, de que cómo se tenían que hacer las cosas, ellos de volada entendieron.
The director, Rafael Prieto, crazy hair guy. Yeah, he's an amazing director. I would definitely work with him again. I liked how he gave us like the freedom to start how we want it. Like he would just tell us like, all right, like just improvise, say your lines. And as we were doing that, like he would start giving us action with the process of the project. I mean, like he's a pretty good director.
So the director, I actually met him at the Macy Gray as an extra, and it was very cool to see him and how everybody was coming together. And it was just an honor when he asked me to be a part of this 48-hour film challenge festival. And so I think he's a good dude. I think he does good work, and I love his vision. And he's so creative. Like all those props, he put that together the night of. And like when you really look at them, they're spray painted and they have little gadgets glued onto them. So it was really cool that he put that together in such a short amount of time.
It was a pleasure working with him again. It's cool to see how he's able to just get into the zone, and a lot of times he's sitting there and telling you and turns around and says blah 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 blah, and somehow we all knew what he was talking about and what the blah 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 meant. So it's cool to know that we have somebody who's got a vision and we could just follow the lead. He's a good leader and I can't wait to continue to work with him.
So my overall experience was very good in this 48-hour film festival challenge. Of course, it gets really draining when you have to put it all together and rush it all, and you're kind of, you barely have any time to look at the script and kind of think like, how do I get into character? How would this person do this? And then, you kind of think afterwards like, oh, I could do it better, but we're such on a time crunch that it's like, you know what, just whatever you get, you get. And then, so it was just really good, and I want to thank everybody for all the work they put in. It was a lot of hard work, and you don't really see all the behind the scenes stuff, but hopefully they'll get a little insight of Dolos and the cast and crew.
So the film ended up being disqualified, and I think that that's one of those things that is very innate in the team that created this film.
What I think about being disqualified from the 48-hour film festival is, I mean, I understand that they have the rules.
¿Qué es realmente un arma? O sea, una pistola. ¿Qué es una pistola, no?
And I mean, they gave us the rules and everything, but at the same time, I mean, like, I know that we're not supposed to use guns because of safety issues. But at the same time, I mean, they went and bought like toy guns, and we used like special effects. Like we weren't even shooting those guns.
We knew the rules, and yeah, we were still a bit rebellious. So it was one of those things where, hey, at the end of the day, this might end up working out for the best. I mean, this is now a censored film, and more than likely, people want to watch that.
So it's a bummer that we got disqualified. It is what it is. I wish we could have came to an understanding so that way we could still at least show our film and people could know all the hard work we put in, especially, all the people behind the scenes that, they don't get to see the part where they stay up till like 3 in the morning doing all the editing and all that good stuff. But, thank you to everybody in the crew. Thank you to everyone in the team. And I had a good time, and, I still hope that this film could be something that people could watch and enjoy, maybe put it in another festival if possible.
One of the things that I enjoyed the most was watching everybody be so creative. We only had 48 hours to do this, and it was like everybody's creative juices were pumping. Ideas were coming from everywhere. I also enjoyed very much to see the leadership and see Rafael take control and be able to guide us, everybody. See you as an assistant director being able to assist us and tell us where to go about doing different things. It was very interesting to see how everybody just got turned on into this, everybody tuned into the same goal, and it was done quick, efficiently. It changed and went in all kinds of directions, and at the end of the day, we got something marvelous.
Es emocionante empezar esta clase de proyectos, es emocionante empezar un 48 horas, siempre con la incertidumbre de qué te va a tocar, qué te va a dar y comunicarle eso a tu equipo. No es para ganar, no es para ganar un premio, es para ganar la experiencia. Y el mejor equipo siempre será las personas con las que más tú quieras estar. Ese es el mejor equipo. El equipo que te apoya, el equipo que está contigo, el equipo que muestra siempre una actitud positiva. Ganen o no ganen, lo importante es divertirse.
I hope you guys enjoy it. I really enjoyed doing it, and thank you so much. Looking at the camera, cheese. That's all, folks. To God.